Have you ever wondered how the US and Russian armies compare? Well, you're not alone. It's a question that has intrigued many, considering both nations are recognized as global superpowers with military prowess that commands attention and respect worldwide. Today we take a fascinating journey into the heart of these two military giants, delving into an objective comparison based on available public data. Be assured, this comparison is not about stoking geopolitical tensions or expressing any political bias. Instead, we seek to appreciate the sheer scale, complexity, and capabilities of these two formidable forces. From manpower and land systems to naval and air power, from nuclear capabilities to defense budgets, we'll explore it all. So buckle up and get ready to immerse yourself in a world where discipline, strategy, and technology intersect in the most extraordinary ways. Now let's delve into the specifics and see how these two military giants stack up against each other. First, let's consider the sheer size of these armies in terms of manpower. When we think about the strength of a military, the immediate image that comes to mind is usually the number of soldiers on the ground. In the case of the United States and Russia, both nations boast significant numbers in this regard. The United States has an active military personnel count that hovers around 1.3 million strong, but the American military might doesn't stop there. An additional 850,000 serve in reserve roles ready to step in when called upon. Now let's travel across the globe to Russia. In terms of active personnel, the Russian military is not far behind their American counterparts with a force that's approximately 1 million strong. Complementing this, Russia has an even larger reserve pool, sitting at just over 2 million. But the numbers game doesn't end with active and reserve personnel. A critical aspect of military strength lies in the potential military-age population, the pool of citizens that could be called upon in times of dire need. For the United States, this demographic is substantial, with over 120 million individuals falling within the military age range. Russia, on the other hand, has a smaller pool of potential military-age citizens, estimated at around 70 million. While this number is significantly less than that of the United States, it is still a sizable force that could be mobilized if necessary. These figures give us a glimpse into the vast manpower that both these countries possess. They each hold a significant number of active personnel, a formidable reserve force, and a large pool of potential soldiers. It's a testament to their military might and their preparedness to protect their nations. So, in terms of sheer manpower, both countries have a formidable pool to draw from. Moving on to land systems, let's analyze the ground combat capabilities of both nations. The heart of any land force lies in its tank battalions, armored fighting vehicles, self-propelled artillery, and rocket projectors. These are what give an army its teeth, enabling it to bite back against any adversary. When it comes to tanks, both the US and Russia boast impressive numbers. The American M1 Abrams, a third-generation main battle tank, is renowned for its superior firepower and heavy armor, while Russia's T-14 Armata, with its advanced active protection system, is a formidable foe in its own right. Armored fighting vehicles, or AFVs, are another critical component of land warfare. These versatile machines serve many roles, from transporting troops to providing direct fire support. The US has a diverse fleet of AFVs, including the Bradley fighting vehicle and the Stryker. Meanwhile, Russia's BTR and BMP series are highly regarded for their ruggedness and adaptability. Turning to self-propelled artillery, this is where we see a significant divergence. The US prefers precision-guided munitions, as we see with their M109 Paladin. In contrast, Russia's Tu S-19 Mestier emphasizes volume of fire with its ability to launch a barrage of shells in rapid succession. Lastly, we have rocket projectors. These are the kings of long-range bombardment, capable of raining down destruction from afar. The US employs the High Mobility Artillery Rocket System, or HIMARS, which can accurately deliver a payload over great distances. Russia, on the other hand, relies on the BM-30 Smerch, a heavy, multiple rocket launcher known for its devastating power. As we can see, both the US and Russia have formidable land forces, each with its own strengths and strategies. The US leans towards precision and technology, while Russia tends towards brute strength and sheer numbers. Clearly, both nations are heavily equipped when it comes to land warfare capabilities. But what about their capabilities in the air and at sea? Well, let's delve into that. When we talk about air power, the first thing that usually comes to mind is fighter aircraft. The United States boasts a fleet of more than 2,000 fighter aircraft, with the F-35 Lightning II and F-22 Raptor being the most advanced among them. Russia, on the other hand, has over 700. Their most advanced are the Sukhoi Su-57 and the MiG-35. But fighters aren't the only aircraft in the sky. Attack aircraft play a vital role too. The US operates around 800 of these, with the A-10 Thunderbolt II and F-15 E-Strike Eagle being the most notable. Russia maintains a slightly smaller fleet of around 600, with the Sukhoi Su-34 and Su-25 being the most prominent. Helicopters, often overlooked, are also a crucial part of air power. The US has a staggering lead here. With approximately 6,000 helicopters of all types, the UH-60 Black Hawk being the most recognized. Russia has around 1,500, and the Mi-24 Hind is the most famous among them. Now let's dive into the seas. Aircraft carriers are floating air bases, a symbol of a nation's power projection capabilities. The US currently operates 11 nuclear-powered carriers, while Russia has only one, the Admiral Kuznetsov. Destroyers, the workhorses of any navy, are also worth mentioning. The US operates around 60, with the Arleigh Burke class being the most numerous. Russia, in contrast, has around 15, with the Sovremeny class being the most common. Submarines, the silent predators of the deep, are another crucial component of naval power. The US operates around 70, with the Virginia-class attack submarine being the most advanced. Russia operates approximately 60, with the Yasin-class nuclear-powered attack submarine being their most advanced. So, both nations have significant power projection capabilities in the air and at sea. While the US clearly has the numerical advantage in most categories, it's important to remember that numbers aren't everything. The quality, technological advancement, and strategic use of these assets are just as critical, if not more so. Of course, we cannot forget about the nuclear capabilities of these two superpowers. When it comes to sheer numbers, Russia leads the pack with an estimated 7,200 nuclear warheads in its arsenal. The United States, though trailing slightly, boasts a formidable count of 6,185. But numbers alone don't tell the whole story. Both nations have a deadly ace up their sleeves: intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs. These missiles can travel thousands of miles, crossing continents to deliver a nuclear warhead to its target. The US and Russia both have multiple types of ICBMs, each with their own range, payload, and accuracy. It's a chilling reminder of the destructive power these nations wield, but it's also a testament to the lengths they are prepared to go to ensure their security. Nuclear capabilities remain a significant part of both nations' military strategies. Finally, let's consider the money behind these military machines. The defense budgets of the United States and Russia are a study in contrast. The United States has one of the largest defense budgets in the world, exceeding $600 billion annually. This massive investment allows the US to maintain a global military presence and to invest in cutting-edge technology. On the other hand, Russia's defense budget is significantly smaller, estimated at around $60 billion. Despite this, Russia manages to maintain a powerful military force, focusing its spending on key areas like advanced missile systems and nuclear capabilities. The stark difference in spending reflects the distinct strategies and priorities of the two nations. While the US invests broadly across various military sectors, Russia strategically concentrates its resources. So, though the numbers may vary, both nations invest heavily in their military capabilities. So, how do the US and Russian armies compare? It's clear that both nations possess formidable military capabilities. When it comes to manpower, the US and Russia are both well-staffed, each boasting a significant number of active duty personnel. In the realm of land systems, the two armies have displayed a wide array of vehicles and equipment, each with their own unique advantages. Naval and air power is another area where both nations shine, each holding a substantial fleet of aircraft and naval vessels. The nuclear capabilities of both nations are nothing short of terrifying, each possessing enough firepower to cause unimaginable damage. Lastly, the defense budgets of both nations underline their commitment to maintaining and developing their military capabilities, with the US spending slightly more than Russia. While the numbers can provide some insight, the true strength of a military lies in its people, their training, and their resolve, and both the US and Russian armies are a testament to that.